Hi there, Henry Smith here from IamWealthyandRich.Com, where we talk about how to understand the game of money and play it well. Welcome to today's cryptocurrency update. I always update cryptocurrency portfolio on a daily basis, and today I'm recording it. Something I've been doing since February 2021. Make sure you stay to the end of this video, because I always talk about something afterwards, mindset, markets, or strategy or something. Anyway, and before I continue, I've got to do the disclaimer. I'm not a financial planner or financial advisor, so make sure you understand that consult your financial professionals before you make any decisions, and don't take anything I say as financial advice. Also, understand that cryptocurrency investing can be very risky. You could lose all the money you put in, or some of the money. So make sure you don't invest more money than you can afford to lose. So with that, I'm going to share my screen. If you're kind of wondering why is this background behind me, so just to remind you of the lifestyle that you can attain if you're willing to do what it takes, develop yourself, invest, grow, and develop. And the lifestyles are attainable for each and every one of you. So with that, for inspirational purposes, I'm going to share my screen. Let's go to the share button. Okay, so this is a spreadsheet I've been updating. This particular spreadsheet has got three main columns: altcoin, Bitcoin, and the totals. And the green is when it's moved forward in a particular day. Red is when the market's moved backwards. And obviously you can see we've got forwards and backwards, lots of forwards and backwards. But the great thing is it starts to form a kind of a pattern, which is very useful for analysis. From my case, that is. Now, the last few days, as you can see, we've entered a very bearish period, very bearish, especially in both the altcoins and the Bitcoins, by this consistent red. And the last 2 days were red as well. So this is indicative of the direction we've been heading. So let's see where we are today. So today's date is the 20th of December, 2021. And get the figures from this page here. It comes in from a live feed into an asset group, and I get the final figures put up here. So this particular portfolio consists of one whole Bitcoin, selection of specially selected research alternative coins, and this is the total. Left hand side we've got US dollars, right hand side we've got British pounds or pound sterling, and this is the percentage split at the moment. So let's see what we put in there. We've got to put in this figure here, 163,954 and 7. See the time, 3 o'clock right now in the UK, and I forgot the figures. What's the figure then? 163,954, 163,954 and 0.7. So we got that right. Correct. So let's see what that is. That is even further down. Is it down? Yes, it is. So that's down 8,923. 8,923 on yesterday. So that is it's a consistent 3-day drop here. No problem. And then let's see what the top is, 210,048 and 2. 210 and 48 and 2. Let's see what we've got here. That's correct. So bring this down. Minus 9,000. Let's put Bitcoin down. Minus 249. Okay, so basically, the altcoins are down 8,923. The Bitcoin is down $249, and the total portfolio is down 9,172. What do? Nothing. That's what you do. Nothing. You just wait. Wait for it to go back up. The people panic and sell, and you only lose when you sell. You understand? And you never sell into a falling market. That is the worst thing to do. Professional investors do not sell into a falling market. Sell into a market of strength when the market is rising. So it's falling. The value of my actual coins haven't. The number, the quantity hasn't changed. Okay, so the value has dropped. So what? The value, and this is Christmas. This is December anyway. So wait till as time goes on, it will start to rise again and recover, and that would be a time to make a different strategic move. Here's just part and parcel of what's happening. Let's look at what's happening anyway. Closer at the right. So what have we got? The market, 2.1 trillion at the moment. It's nice that it's still in the trillions. 2.1 trillion. More than about three times from what it was back in 2017. So the market's still pretty big. It's gonna come a long way, and it's having fluctuations here before it goes to the next level. But this is this is the previous peak. Here we are right now. So it's all good. If you got in here, great. Some people got in. If you got in here, it was great. You rose up to here, fine. If you got in here and you went down and you decided to get out, you would have lost money because you shouldn't have. But if you stayed here, even if you got in here, look at it right here. You're laughing. Similarly, if you got in here, you wait till where it would be in 5 years' time, or 4 years' time. You'll be laughing. So it's all good. And if you don't know what to do during this time, well, there are ways. But 2.1 trillion, it's down. It's been at an all-time high at 3 trillion before, but it's down at the moment. This money has come out, and let me look at more into Bitcoin. Bitcoin at the moment is weekly. Yeah, it's on a downward momentum at the moment. If you zoom out on the weekly, it's more on a downward momentum. We're waiting for this stochastic RSI to loop around and come back up again before it starts rising. But at the moment, the momentum is downwards. The momentum is downwards. The momentum of the RSI is downwards in terms of overbought and oversold. And the money flow is flowing out of the market. Money is flowing out of the market at the moment. So we're, if you zoom in a bit closer to this one, money is flowing in, out, in, and then out. Money's just started a little bit. Started flowing in, but it's been a downward trend. A bit of money has flowed down. A lot of money has flowed into the market. But as of the 16th, we've had a drop of money into the market between the 16th and the 19th. So a little bit of money just flowed in today. It takes time for that to have an effect. But so that's the position of money in the market. We're talking about the Bitcoin market at the moment. We talked about this Garcia channel. The Bitcoin has come into it from an uptrend, so had an uptrend up to the 69,000 line, and then it fell down from the uptrend into the Garcia channel, and it's likely to fall down and hit this white line, the medium line. I drew this white line here recently, I think on Friday, just to see, we're observing it to see whether it will actually hit this line of support. And if it does, well, it's not surprising. And which means it could go down further. That will it use it as support and then bounce off it upwards? It's been trying to hold 46. Where's the line at the moment? It's been trying to hold 46, 47,000. It's been bouncing between 46 and 47. But if it doesn't hold, it will only do that for so long, and then it will decide if it's going to test this line below and hold the 43,000 level, which is level of support. And if it holds that, it's great. It could bounce off, but if it doesn't hold it, we can go through it and down into deeper waters, down towards the bottom of this tunnel, where we'll have to see what it does. Either way, I mean, it's not a good thing or a bad thing. It depends on what you're waiting for. It depends on how you're strategized, how you're structured in your investments. For some people, it's a good thing. For some others, it's a great opportunity if it goes down, because it's an opportunity to buy more, But for some who are waiting for it to go up, then it's going to obviously be a delay. So we have to watch and see what happens between this orange line and this white line. What happens? Only time will tell. We'll keep you posted. The golden cross and the death cross, it looks still imminent as price is going in a downward direction. Now, hovering below the 200-day average. When price is generally below the 200-day average, we're bearish. When it's above the 200-day average and even above the green line, we're bullish. So, we've been bearish ever since we've come down below this. Bearish means in a downtrend, for those of you who when it's typically going below, below the green line, underneath this green line, we're in a bearish market. Beginning of the year, we're in, it's going much above both of these lines up until April. It was very, very bullish. And then it dipped below the green line, and we had a death cross here. And then we had a golden cross here, which signified the next, this second upward trend that we just experienced after this golden cross. So invest in, so after a death cross, or at a death cross, it goes downwards. At a golden cross, where the green line crosses up over the red line, the market moves upwards. So investing around this time would have been great. Now it seems to be in the trajectory of coming down again. How far it would come down under the death cross, which could be around middle of January, according to this projection. Remember, the lines at the moment are around here. We're the 20th of December. So these are just projections of the way things are heading. It looks like it's heading for death cross. And especially if it stays underneath this red line, that death cross will be imminent. And then these lines will go again, they will go like this, and then they'll cross again somewhere, probably in the spring, or sometime. Who knows when they'll cross, and then it'll be time for it to go up again. It's just the way the market goes. It's just cycles. So anyway, we'll watch it and keep you posted. Again, this could change. If the market decides to go up tomorrow, these lines will go apart. So, but it's just a probability of what is likely to happen. There's no definites in cryptocurrency. Nobody knows the future. And this particular indicator is showing we're still prominently in a bear market, a bearish position, shall I say, with the red on top extended. This mouth opening very wide, and this trend line that's gone up dramatically. Now, this is interesting because this downward slope of the yellow means the strength of the downward trend, this measures the strength, this yellow line, has weakened. So if it's weakened, these lines, this green and red, could start to come close together. Okay, but if they come close together and they change over, then we can go into a bearish spot. This is just weakened. It's not over. The downward trend is not over. It's just weakened. It's just not as intense. So this might turn back up, or it might decide to come down this line, which means the downward trend is getting weaker and weaker and weaker. But we have to watch and see. So when but like I said, when these two come together, this green and this red and green come together, and swap over, then we've got the green on top. That is the time the market is now moving up. So we shall watch that as well, observe that as well. But the markets it's good or bad depending on your position, what side of the fence you're on. It's not bad, it's not good. It's for those that want to see Bitcoin rise. It will eventually rise and hit new heights, but the bull run is really it's extended. A lot of people thought it was going to end in September, October, November, December, and there's a lot of things out there. And usually, if you've been looking over a very long period, you see that the cycles have been getting longer and longer and longer. So it used to be a 12-month cycle, then in terms of the bull run, then it was an 18 months from the halving. I'm talking about from the halving to when it peaked. And back in 2013, it was like 12 months. In 2017, it was like 18 months after it peaked, after the halving. And people think, well, it's going to be 12 months or 18 months again. No, it's more likely going to be longer than 18 months, which takes us into 2022, possibly around the summer or towards the end of summer before it peaks. But we shall see. And once you understand really how to invest and how to make money, you don't always have to make money from the peaks. Because if you're sitting down waiting for a peak, you're going to be waiting a long time. Okay, there are people making money every day from crypto, regardless of what direction it's going. But it's movement, and you can make money from the movement if you know what you're doing. But anyway, just understand what direction is going in at the moment. Things are still bearish. When things start to change over, obviously, if you stay tuned, you'll notice them on this channel. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button to keep abreast with the movement of the market. Don't forget to hit our website, IamWealthyandRich.com. The link's below this website, below this video rather. So the link will be below the video. There's a link to our website. On the bottom right, on the right-hand side of our website, it's a short form. Fill it in. You get your millionaire mindset and investment strategy free of charge, and start working on yourself and your finances. With that, I want to thank you very much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.